طيب بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, I was just getting the live stream started. Can you guys give me a thumbs up that you can hear me? All right, and then I'm gonna disable the chat to make sure you guys are paying attention to me. You can catch up with your friends another time, no doubt about it. But voice is clear? Everybody, thumbs up or thumbs down? I see thumbs up. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, today, my friends, for those who are new students or returning students, or it's been a while and you forgot what do we do in this class besides having fun? Well, the class today, as you can see on the screen, is going to be about, we're going to start learning about who is Allah. Allah has taught us about himself. So that knowledge that exists within the Quran and the Sunnah, we're going to start extracting that, but we're going to be focusing on his names and attributes. Okay? So Allah has names, right? And I'm sure you guys know a lot of his names. Who can tell me a name that Allah named himself with? Zuhair, give me a name.
Al-Basir, the all-seeing.
Basir, ahsant. Excellent job, Zuhair. So, for example, and he has many other names, right? So we're going to start learning those names. And as you're going to go, like, oh, you know, Al-Basir, you know, As-Sami', you know, Ar-Rahman, you know, all of these names. Oh, okay. But how much do we know about those names is a question, okay? So we're going to start to dig a little bit deeper into those names, okay? The second thing we're going to also learn in this class, and we ask Allah to give us barakah in our time, to bless our time, because, you know, if you ever went to an ice cream shop, okay, you guys go to ice cream, and they have like 1 million flavors, 1 million. They have vanilla, they have chocolate, they have strawberry, they have cookies and cream, they have mint, they have, oh my Allah, they have so many different flavors, right? And when I'm there, I'm like, I don't know which one to get because they all look good. So then I'm like, can I try this one? And can I try that one? And this one and that one and this one? By the time I tried and sampled all of them, it's like I ate a gallon of ice cream. Okay. So with all of these great subjects, and I asked your parents yesterday, mashallah, what subject should we learn or study with the kids? And maybe I could show you guys what voting they did, okay? And it was a lot. Okay, can you guys see my screen? I know you can see the screen. Can you see the little, what subject would you like? Can you see the thing on there, what I put over or no? Yes? Hamza, what do you see?
So basically there's this whole thing. It says, what subject would you like your children?
Hey, there you go. That's exactly what I wanted to ask. Okay, so I asked your parents, and I'm curious, I should also ask you guys as well, okay? I asked your parents, what subject would you like your children to learn? Please select up to 2 choices only. Some of your parents, they picked all of them. And I'm like, Habibis, we only have 1 hour, not 1 week, right? So we can't study all of the subjects, although I would love to, you know. But the main one that they selected, as you can see in first place, was what? Seerah, right? And Seerah is what? It is the life story. It is the biography. It is the journey of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in full details, okay? And so we're going to study that, inshallah, today. Today will be the first day. We'll do a little introduction. طيب? The second thing they picked was what? Who could tell me? Yumna. What's the second subject?
Aqidah or names of Allah.
Yes, the names of Allah. Who is Allah? So these were the 2 main subjects that were the majority winners. In third place was Quran and its virtues. This is not me teaching you guys tajweed or telling you memorize this surah and then come back and I'm going to listen to you. There's, mashallah, 55 kids today. So obviously that's not possible, right? But this is learning about why do we study the Quran? What are the virtues of the Quran? For example, reciting Surah Qul Huwallahu Ahad is equal to 1/3 of the Quran. 1/3 in reward, 1/3 in meaning. Both meanings should apply and are acceptable. But you can see what they voted and what they chose. So I'm hoping, at least for you all, that inshallah you also agree to these votings. And I should ask you guys as well. Is there any subject that you guys preferred, or do you guys agree with these topics that we should study? Because look at, this is our shahada really, right? Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. We're learning about Allah and we're learning about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these are the two fundamental topics or aspects that we should study and learn. Now, you have hadith, very important. We did take a lot of hadith. Actually, we finished one of the books of hadith that I was studying with you guys. All done, alhamdulillah. We were studying a topic. Anybody know what topic we were currently studying? Let me ask Lookman.
Prophet stories.
Prophet stories. So you can see that got only 14 votes. Not to say that your parents thought that wasn't an important topic, but they thought there was something more important than going over the stories of the prophets. And then Pillars of Islam and Iman, we actually finished the book on Islam and Iman. So that was all completed. Okay. So we finished, if you registered or enrolled in this class, I don't know, since COVID, like 4 or 5, I don't know how long we've been teaching, alhamdulillah, 3-4 years or whatnot, or 2-3 years. But we finished this. We took some of this. We finished a book on hadith. We didn't take Quran and its virtues. And then I have something called other. And I asked your parents, any other topics you thought was important that did not include? They said many different topics. Like what? Manners. And I said, oh, that's very important. Because before you learn all of this, you have to make sure you're a good Muslim. You have to make sure your character is upright. How can you memorize so much Quran, but you talk back to your parents? Does that make any sense? You're being rude to your parents, but you're memorizing Quran. Because in the Quran, it tells you to respect your parents. Does it not? So how can you memorize a verse and you're not acting upon it? Okay? But we get into this mindset. We have to memorize. I'm like a robot. I'm going to memorize all this Quran. And after I memorize it, that's it. I put a crown on my head and I'm done. No, Habibi. You have to implement what you memorize. Memorizing is not just memorizing a book you don't understand what it means. Memorizing or knowledge is what you're implementing, is what you're acting upon. So when you read in the Quran this word called uff, that you should not even say uff to your parents, or even raise your eyebrow to your parents. Like, oh my God, my mom's being really rude right now, telling me to clean pick up my dirty socks. Bro, she doesn't have to tell you to pick up your dirty socks. You should know that by yourself. And the fact that your mom has to remind you is just a shame on you. You know what to do, you're just not doing it. But when your parents tell you to do something, you must drop it. Everything that you're doing at that part, except for the 5 daily salawats, you should listen and respond to your mom and dad because they want what's best for you. And Allah is commanding all of us, even right now. See my phone? Can you see it? See my phone? If I get a call and I see my mom is calling me, even though I'm recording this lecture and I'm teaching you guys, I'm going to say, time out. I'm going to pick up the phone and talk to my mom. See? And I told you guys before, how come my dad cannot call me? You guys remember? I thought I shared it before. Why is it that my dad wouldn't call me? For what reason? You guys remember? Because he passed away, as somebody mentioned in the chat. Yeah. So if my dad passed away, I know I'm never going to get a phone call. I know I'm never going to get, hey, how are you? Or hey, I need you to do something. Imagine if my dad called me, may Allah have mercy on him. Don't you think I would be so excited? You think I would tell him, hold on and wait? Or would I jump and respond? Whatever you want, Dad, I'm going to do it right away. So if that's how I'm going to treat my dad just because he passed away, I should be the same way with my mom when she's alive, right? So I should show the best, I should give the best version of me to my parents. My friends, they're second. My neighbors, they're second. My mom and dad, they are always first on my list. Is that clear? Is that clear? I hope so. But nevertheless, my whole point of mentioning that is that they wanted us to learn about manners. And I said, everything that we do today will always be about manners. We are not going to just learn about Islam and then, okay, I'm done. What does that mean? Like, if I teach you guys how to pray, what you do with that knowledge is you pray. You don't just sit on the knowledge and say, okay, I'm done. I know how to pray, but I don't need to pray. No. Now that you learned how to pray, now you go and pray. Now that you learned that you should be respectful to your mom and dad, you should show that respect. Has anybody made a mistake with their parents? Raise your hand if you did. Like, you got upset at them. You were rude to them. Wow, nobody's raising their hands. You guys are angels. I'm sitting in front of Malaika. Okay, yes, I see Maryam, mashallah, Rayhan, Hamza, even you, Hamza? Ajad, even you, Jad? Okay, not too big. Selma too? Ismail, Maryam? We've all made mistakes with our parents, right? Even you, Muhammad Sufyan. I know. We all make mistakes with our parents. But if we all agree that we made mistakes, how come we haven't apologized for them? Why do we feel that we don't need to apologize? If I did something wrong with my friend, I'm going to call him and say, hey, I'm sorry for saying that, or I'm sorry for doing that. But when it's with my mom and dad, I should kiss them on their forehead. I should cry, Mom, Dad, please forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. Please forgive me. I'll listen to you next time. Please forgive me. I love you, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. Okay? That's how we should act and respond. And inshallah, your one homework assignment after this class is go to your parents and apologize. You're like, what am I apologizing for? I didn't do anything. Oh, sure you did. You didn't do enough. And there's a lot of stuff in the past that you did not do. So you can go to your mom and dad and say, Mom, Dad, I love you so much. And I want to be the best son or daughter to you. Okay? And Allahu Akbar, they're going to give you hugs. And then they're going to ask you, you want me to buy you something or what? Why are you apologizing? Why are you saying you love me? They're going to think you're trying to do it because you want to buy something, buy like a toy or something. But you just say, no. I just love you. That's all I'm doing. Okay? Is that clear? Thumbs up? Sent to. Very good. All right. Let's embark on our journey. Remember, my friends. Remember. After the lesson, what are we going to learn? Joanne, what are we gonna do after the lesson? Do you remember? Or Yahya, what are we gonna do? Who could tell me?
Oh, we're gonna do the Kahoot.
Yes. So I want to let you know, last night when I was working on the Kahoots, okay, I saw this thing that said purchase the premium package. And I looked at it, I was like, mashallah, it's like $8 or $12. I was like, that's expensive. Why would I do that? Then guess what? Guess what I did? I thought of you guys. And I said, you know what? You guys are worth it. So I purchased the premium package, which means now I get to ask you questions and you have to type the answers. You just don't select it. You must type, and spelling counts. Okay? So if we're learning about Prophet Muhammad and I spelled his name Muhammad, you have to type the answer that way. I know in Arabic you can type it different ways, but just be focused. Another thing is they have this thing where it's called, I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you, but you drag a picture over the correct spot of the answer. I can't even explain it. It's called like pin drop is where you drag the picture and the pin is supposed to drop at the correct answer. Sounds crazy? It does. Well, we're going to learn about that today, inshallah. طيب. Let's get ready, inshallah, because we'll have a Kahoot after this. So stick around, pay attention, and benefit and learn, inshallah. All right. First thing we're going to do is learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Luqman, you'll be second, inshallah. I had somebody who asked to be first. Yusuf, you ready? Is that good or bad, Musa?
Names of Allah.
Yes.
Allah.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Names of Allah. Allah al-Wahid.
Al-Wahid. Al-Ahad.
Al-Wahid. Al-Ahad.
And what does this mean? Al-Wahid, Al-Ahad. Who can tell me? You guys, I'm sure, know that numbers and all that good stuff. Mariam, what do you think?
It means Al-Wahid means like the single one, like the only one, and Al-Ahad means the one.
Mariam, you should teach this class. You're like the teacher right now, mashallah. Very good job. Excellent. The one and the only one, or the one who is unique in his attributes. Okay, you're like, huh? What does that mean? We're going to learn more about it, okay? Luqman.
Okay. Names of Allah. Who is Allah al-Wahid al-Ahad? Allah al-Wahid al-Ahad is the one and only one. There is no one equal to him. Imagine if there were more than one Allah, then we would get confused and would not know what to do.
Very good. You know who got confused one time? Somebody got confused. And this was a companion. Salma, can you read? Read this hadith that you see popping up right there.
The one which is
By Imran ibn Husayn.
Imran ibn Hussein reported the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said to my father, "O Hussein, how many gods do you worship today?"
So the Prophet ﷺ spoke to Hussein and he asked him, how many gods do you worship today? Salma, what did he say? What did the father say?
My father said, 7, 6 on earth and 1 in heaven.
Allahu Akbar. He had a total of how many gods, Maryam? Maryam Reem, how many total gods did he have?
7.
7 total gods. 7 total gods. Yumna, what did the Prophet ﷺ then ask?
The Prophet said, "In which of them do you depend for your hopes and concerns?"
Very good. And Rayhan, what did he say all the way from Pakistan? Rayhan, mashallah.
He said the one in heaven.
Allahu Akbar. So the Prophet
With
ﷺ, you can see what he's trying to get to him. He's trying to make him think. You worship 7 gods, right? He worships 7 gods, 6 on earth, 1 in the heaven. He said, when you really, really need something and you're desperate and you're crying, who do you ask? He said what? Which one, Maya, did he say?
The one in heaven.
Allahu Akbar. Basically, the Prophet ﷺ already convinced them. Then why do you worship the 6 on earth? If the one who is your true God is the one in the heaven, then leave the 6 alone. They're not your God. He was later convinced and became Muslim. You see? So learning, and you understand, you have to understand. We believe in one God. We don't believe in 3. We don't believe in a Trinity. We have a God, Son of God, and Holy Ghost, and the Spirit, and the Father, and the Son, and the brother. No, 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 no. We believe in how many gods? One God. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. The Christians, they believe in multiple. And when you ask them, who is your God? They say Jesus. Then who is God? Who is the God for Jesus? They say his Father. But you just said Jesus was God. Very confusing. So when we believe in one God, it resides and coincides with our fitrah. And our fitrah is the natural belief that we were designed with in our hearts. Is that clear? Okay. Who could read? Adam, read the next one. Exactly, Maryam. It is not a monotheistic. It is a claim to be monotheistic. But in actuality, it is not.
But Allah al-Wahid is one and unique, and there is no one like him.
Sorry, say that again.
But Allah al-Wahid and al-Ahad is one and unique, and there is no one like him.
Excellent. Can you read the next one as well?
He is perfect in all his names, attributes, and actions. We are not perfect. We cannot live alone, and we need each other.
Very good. We are in need of Allah. We are in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not self-sufficient. We are dependent upon Allah. We need Allah. Al-Ahad, he is unique. Allah is unique. How is he unique? One, he is alone. And he's unique in every sense. His attributes are for him alone. Like he is the Al-Khaliq. Okay? He is the creator that does not need anything in order to create. Kun fayakun. When he wants something, he just says be, and it is. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. I need a reader. Muhammad, go ahead.
Allah al-Wahid al-Ahad does not need anyone. He does not need a son or a wife. He does not need any partners or helpers.
Very good. Thank you. Serene, can you go ahead?
He's
Hudayfa,
a
you're next.
he's
Hudayfa, you're next.
he's our Rabb, he's the king, and he's the most rich. He gives us what no one has given us. And whatever he gives, there is nothing like it.
SubhanAllah. You know, when you want something and Allah finds a way for you to get it, and you never even asked anybody for it, you know how special that is? You know how many times that even myself, we needed something and we got a knock on the door and it was given to us. And I looked at my wife and I looked at my kids like, did you tell the person to do that? They're like, no. It's like, came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How many times Allah gives us what we need and we never even ask for it? Okay? If you put your hand on your chest, you feel your heart is beating. Probably never in your life did you ask Allah to make your heart beat. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He loves you more than your own parents, He gives you life for you to breathe, for you to see, for you to smell. So many things Allah has given us without even us asking for it. Hudayfa, next.
There is no one better, stronger, kinder, nicer, and more beautiful than Allah. He does not get tired, nor does he sleep, and he is the ever living who never dies. This makes us always attached to Allah and be happy that He will never leave us.
Yes. Back to some religions, good job, Khalifa. Some religions say that God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. You know what He did on the seventh day? What did He do on day number 7? Who knows? Maryam Reem, what did He do on day number 7?
I think he took his throne. He sat on his throne.
No. This is another religion, not Islam. Some religions say He created the heavens and the earth on 6 days, and on the 7th day He did what? Yusuf. Yalla ya shabab. Murad, do you know? And yes, Murad, you asked the question, are we doing cahoots? I said yes.
On the 7th day he rested.
Allahu Akbar. How can a God rest or need to rest? That means if He rested on the 7th day, He gets tired. Therefore, we don't worship a God that gets tired. Does that make sense? It shouldn't make sense. And this is why we say Allah is never tired. He does not need to take a nap. That when you call upon Allah, oh Allah, I need your help, Allah hears you and responds to you. You're not calling on a God who is taking a nap. Oh, I'm tired. No. A'udhu billah. Ma'adallah. Allah does not get tired. He does not need to rest. He does not need a break. He governs the affairs of the universe in a way that befits His majesty. Okay? Amira, read the next one, please.
Allah is always with us, but we must remember that He is not next to us. He is above the 7 heavens, yet He sees us, hears us, and knows about us all the time.
This is a very important point that Amira just made. And even though she doesn't have her camera on, I forgive her. But it's okay. I will say this, that we think that God is everywhere. Can we say that? Can we say God is everywhere? Why is that a problem? Who could tell me, why is that a problem? Muhammad.
Because He's not on earth, He's in the 7 heavens.
Yes,
And He's just watching us. He's not with us, though.
Absolutely, very good. Allah is with us by His knowledge. He sees us and hears us, but He is not physically next to us. God forbid when we say that, what that puts Allah in places of filth? No. Allah is above the heavens and His knowledge encompasses, covers everything. Okay? Very good. I'm going to ask you about that. I'm going to ask you, where is Allah? And I'm going to see what kind of answers you guys give. Okay, so I'm hoping you're paying attention. Very good. Musa, read the next one. And then Layla.
Where do I read it?
Musa, you can read when we believe.
I can't see it.
You can't see. You can't see the one to the side?
What do I do?
Go ahead, Layla. Can you read?
When we believe Allah is Al-Wahid, Al-Ahad, what should we do?
Al-Wahid. Not al-wahid. Al-wahid.
الواحد الأحد. What should we do?
Good. Let me go to Alia. Can you read?
Which one should I read?
Oh, that's a good question. The second flower on the bottom. We should be one.
Okay, we should be one for one way. This means we should be sincere to Allah on the straight path one way.
Very good. Little tongue twister there. Rania, read the next one. We should ask. Rania.
We should ask Allah alone when we want something, be it provision, protection from harm, solution to a problem, or anything else.
Very good. So that is the names of Allah. Al-Wahid Al-Ahad. Okay. Now we're going to study about which prophet. Who could tell me in the chat, which prophet are we going to study about? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay. This is the next one is just going to have 2 slides. Okay. I'm really excited about this subject. Obviously, this is the one that should be near and dear to all of our hearts. Okay. But the question is, why is it important to learn about the seerah? Maryam, can you read? Why is it important? Or what do you guys tell me some reasons why it's important to learn about the seerah? Maryam, can you tell us?
I think it's important because this is the prophet. This was our last and final prophet, and he's the one who spread Islam, and we should
Okay,
learn
very
about.
good. Leave your mic unmuted. You're gonna read next. Okay, hold on. Let me go to Hamza, and then Zuhair.
So we can be like the best person in the whole world and to learn about him.
Very good. Leave your mic unmuted. You're gonna read as well. Zuhair.
It's important for us to read the Seerah, to reflect on it, and to be grateful that we weren't in the Prophet's hardship, and to be grateful on how how much effort he put into just spreading Islam.
Very good. Yes, to learn about his striving. Jad.
So we don't forget about our heritage.
Very good. We learn about our prophets or the companions, right? Okay. Let's because we're running out of time. Maryam, go ahead and read that first one. Reasons why we learn about the seerah.
Why is it important to learn about the Seerah? It teaches about the Prophet ﷺ's characters, teachings, and the context in which the Quran was revealed.
Hamza, read the next one.
It serves as a guide for Muslims on how to live according to the teachings of Islam.
Zuhair, read the next one.
In order to defend our Prophet, we must know him. Do I read the
You don't
Arabic?
have to unless you want to, but you can read the red text on the bottom.
Did they not know their Prophet? Quran 23:69.
Very good. Maya, are you there?
Yeah.
Very good. Read the next one. Just a heart. Is that a nice heart? What do you think the heart has to do with why we learn about the seerah?
Oh, I think the heart has to do about why we learn about the Seerah, because we should love our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Very good. In order to love the Prophet, you have to learn about him, right? Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Read the next one. By studying and getting to know.
By studying and getting to know the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we will increase our love for him.
Read the next one. How can we?
How can we love our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam if we don't know about him?
Absolutely. So you have a lot of people say, I love Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, who did the Prophet love? I don't know. Who was Abu Bakr? Not sure. Who was his wife? Good question. How can you then say you love the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but you don't know much about him? So it's important that we study his life in order to know who the Prophet is. Selma, read the next one.
It gives us a good example of who to follow.
Very good. Luqman. Sorry, I double muted you.
It helps us understand the Quran and act upon it, since his entire life was dedicated to following the Quran and acting upon it.
Very good. Al-Amin or Yahya, whichever one. Who's ready?
It
It
also
also teaches us about the Sahaba who were with the Prophet and their sacrifices they made to serve Islam. They also became example of us to follow.
Very good. Yahya, read the next one.
who or what is a Sahabi or companion?
Ooh, who could tell me what is the definition of a companion? Am I a companion? Am I a Sahabi? I consider the Prophet Muhammad SAW my friend. I have a beard, if that means anything. I'm wearing a thobe. Look, even with a zipper. See, it has a zipper. Does this mean, what does it mean somebody is a Sahabi or from amongst the Sahaba? Maryam.
It means that they knew the Prophet and they were Muslim, because some of the kuffar also knew the Prophet, but they weren't Sahabi.
So they knew the Prophet ﷺ. I know the Prophet ﷺ. Am I a companion?
They
Muhammad.
No, I think like they knew them personally.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what other.
The Sahaba is one of the first generations to follow the teachings of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then after is the Tabi'in and Tabi'in.
Very good, very good. But what about Muhammad? What if somebody heard, what about a Najashi? Or somebody who was heard of the Prophet, followed the Prophet, would he still be a companion? Like he just lived in Yemen or a whole different country. Huh? Amira, what do you think?
They have seen the Prophet and they were at his time. They lived at the same time as him.
Oh, so they have seen the Prophet and lived during his time. They have seen the Prophet? Is that what you said?
They walked and talked to the Prophet.
Ah, okay, because I could have told you, like, some people have a dream of the Prophet. Does that mean that they're a companion? Like, I wake up one day and I had a dream and I saw the Prophet. Am I now a companion?
No.
Okay, okay. See how we're very good though. You're getting very close. Hamza.
Okay, a Sahabi is somebody who followed the teachings of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, implemented his hadith in the life, and read the Quran and became Muslim.
And read the Quran and became Muslim. Okay. Because we don't have that much time, I'm going to take your answer, Hamza, but I'm going to ask you to read what you see. And because we have to be very clear, somebody could have been a Sahabi or a believer, followed the Prophet ﷺ, left Islam, died as a disbeliever. No longer a Sahabi, obviously, right? He's not a companion. Radiyallahu anhum wa radu anhu. Go ahead, Hamza. Read the bottom.
One who met the Prophet ﷺ while believing in him and died as a Muslim. This includes whether one was with the Prophet ﷺ for a short or long time, whether they narrated hadith or not, even those who saw him, even if they did not sit with him.
Yeah, because we have, so you could, even some people are considered to be a companion, even though they were with him but could not see him. How does that make sense? How could you be with him but not see him?
If you're blind.
Ah, yes. And there was a blind man, remember? Anybody know who the blind man name was? Hudayfa.
Is it Waraqa?
Waraqa? No. He was a mu'adhin.
Oh, wait.
Maryam. Oops, I was going to say Abdullah. Sorry, go ahead, Maryam.
I was gonna say, Prophet Bilal because he's a mu'adhin, wasn't blind, so I'm not sure. But then I also said like Sayyidina Suhaib because he was partially blind, I think.
Okay, very good, very good. Luqman, what about Surah Abasa? What does Abasa talk about? Abasa wa tawalla. Huh, Luqman?
Hassan and Thabit.
Um,
Is that right?
جاءه الأعمى.
I'm referring to the one in Surah Abasa.
Oh.
That's your homework assignment, okay? You guys
Wait,
have piece of
wait,
one.
wait.
All right, because we're out of time and it is time for cahoots. Let's get ready, inshallah. I wanna make sure I don't take too much of you guys' precious time. But I am very, very super duper. I don't know, all the funny good words. Happy that you guys are back. Let me just save it here. Oh, what am I doing here? Post live. Man, I haven't done this for a long time, subhanAllah. It's like I don't even remember. How do I remember my password at least? Okay. This thing is just spinning. Still loading. Who can remind me what homework assignments did I give you guys earlier? Yes, Maryam, that is correct. Abdullah ibn Maktoum. Did I give you that or you just got it? What feels so new, man? Huh, Hamza? Wow, Allahu Akbar. Look, I could play now up to 400 players.
And
You guys need to invite more of your friends to the class.
the other one was to tell your parents that you love them.
Yes. Yes. Hug them. Don't just say, I love you, mom, and then walk away. Wait, what'd you say? Yarhamukallah. I think you sneezed. Yes, I'm going to place the link. All right, there's the link. Zan, I saw you. You're the first one. Murad, second place. MashaAllah. I got to tell you, this is my little escape with you guys when I have these classes. I could go on forever. Well, not forever, right? Because we just learned Allah is unique in his attributes, meaning what? No one is like him. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Allah is one and unique in his attributes that he does not get tired, but we do get tired. And I can see that a few of you guys are tired right now. Somebody asked in the chat, what if you let us unmute ourselves for only one class? Habibi, if I let you guys unmute yourself, you would not hear me, nor would I hear you. It would be like a jungle. It would be like a real classroom. Sometimes when I teach class in the masjid and there's no mute button, I'm like, I can't control the class. So sometimes on Zoom, I just hit mute and look, listen. Silence. Allahu Akbar. It's beautiful. You appreciate silence when you're able to, at the click of a button, just keep everybody shh. Other times it's not. All right, how many people in? 52 people. We have 62 in the class. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Are you guys upset that I took too long? Raise your hand if you're upset. I'm going to take a screenshot. Send it to your parents. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, good. Actually, if you remember back in the day, we used to go like an hour and a half sometimes. Remember? Can I open the chat? Huh, Uzaid? What do you want the chat for? You want a chit chat? No, sir, no. Let's focus on the class. We're almost there. And in all honesty, I don't even know if this premium subscription is even worth it. But we'll find out, inshallah. Okay? I used 2 new questions to see if it's cool or not. And mashallah, I think I read one of the parents was willing and offering to pitch in to help pay for it. Just for complete transparency, alhamdulillah, I do have a PayPal account that is in the description of the WhatsApp group. And a few parents were always insisting, may Allah bless their hearts and increase their wealth, but they were insisting on contributing to the cost of Zoom, which is paid right now by the masjid, but sooner or later, I'm going to take that away from the masjid so they don't pay for it and I pay for it. And for the cahoots and the other stuff and the gifts, when I give out gift prizes. So if anyone wants to contribute, you'll see the PayPal link in the chat. May Allah reward you all. Are we ready to start? Thumbs up. If you're not ready to start, give me a thumbs down. Like this. Big loser sign. Right. Aman, is that a real bird? MashaAllah. See, people love you so much, even the birds love you. All right, everybody thumbs up? Noah? Is your name Noah? Unmute, Noah. Unmute so I can hear your voice. How are you doing?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Hey, I just wanted to say I appreciate you, and I don't know if that's your sister that's in the class.
Yeah.
Always being very quiet and listening and paying attention. I appreciate you guys, okay? You guys enjoy the class?
Yes. Yeah.
Very good to hear. If you have questions, let me know, okay? I'm here for you guys.
Sure.
All right. Okay, I think we're going to get started, inshallah. Bismillah, here we go. Ready? Or not. Here I come. We have about a few questions. I think it's about 10 questions. Question number 1 is not worth any points. But I just said, hey, you know what? The premium account has a skill thing. I just want to know, how happy are you that we're learning about Islam again? Select the number. Very happy or very sad? If you're very sad, Allahu Akbar. I just thought, hey, you know, just why not, right? 57 answers submitted. Very good. Show answers. Allahu Akbar. I like that. I like that. 86% is very happy. I don't know who the 2% is, but I could find out. All right, question number 2. This is worth points. Multi-select, Shabab. Which name of Allah did we study? This should be as easy as your name. Multi-select. Five seconds. Yes, very easy. Abdurrahman Ahmed, it's like I don't see you until it's Kahoot time. Did you just get in? Very good. We didn't learn about Rahman or Khaliq. I did say their names, or Allah's names, but we didn't necessarily learn about them. But that's okay. Hamza, Luqman, Ismail, Maryam, Amira. Allah, Allah. What is this? Interesting. I don't know if you guys see what I see, but I think that's like the admin thing. Oh, this is a new one. Drag the image and pin to the correct spot. The name Al-Ahad refers closely to what number below? Drop your pin. Let me know if this is confusing. I thought it was pretty cool. 15 seconds. 40 answers have... Mario, you're gonna have to get used to it. I know that one was a tricky one, huh? Luqman, you like it? That's good. Did you get it right? Oh my Allah, there you go. Al-Ahad does not mean 9 or 8 or 7. Yes, that is the correct answer. That is pretty cool. Luqman, you want to comment?
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it right, but I went in fourth place.
Oh, it's okay. It took you time. But you have to get closest to the number. I don't know how I'm gonna fit other questions like that, but I thought that was a good one. Ooh, Ahmed Diab, Hayak Allah. Welcome, my friend. All right, let's go. Amira, second place. I like that. Allah is Al-Wahid Al-Ahad, which means He is one and the only one. He is unique and nothing is like Him. True or false? This should be an easy one. Ah, 3 seconds. Yes, correct. 56 is correct. Leaderboard, Luqman, second place. Amira, third. Hamza, the winner. MashaAllah, predicting your victory. All right, next question. Question number 5, halfway there. Ooh, this is another new one. We learned about a companion who worshipped many gods. How many gods did he worship on earth and in the heavens total? This is a scale. You must scale it to the correct number. Don't get too nervous there. This is another premium feature that you guys, because you guys are premium students, I purchased the premium package. Right, that sounded a bit cheesy, but you guys get what I mean. The correct answer is, ooh, 7. What'd you guys think of that one? Maryam Reem, cool? No? Yeah, so-and-so? I don't even know what it's like to play that one. So you guys are lucky. I have to create the questions. You guys are the ones selecting, having the fun. Having the fun. Sounds like I just learned English. Okay. Very good. 43 got the correct answer. I don't know how that answer works, but should I do that one again? Was that fun? That's a cool one. Mix it up, right? Even if you said thumbs down, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it. I paid for it. Where is Allah? Where is Allah? I want to see 100% for this one. The pin one. Maryam said the pin one is good. I like it. Good. Try to find more questions like that. Very good. Majority got it correct. I'm happy about that. Ahmed Diab, third place. Oh, Amira, you're 1 point from third, but 4 points from second. So it's very, very super close. All right, next question, my students. Which prophet are we learning about? This is just to make sure you guys weren't sleeping through the whole class. Oh, subhanAllah. When I saw this picture, I didn't know that was a cat. Don't get distracted. I know you guys have questions to answer. Who has cats at home? Anybody? I'm not talking about younger brothers. They're not animals, even though they act like an animal sometimes. I'm talking about pets, real pets. Very good. Prophet Muhammad. Leaderboard stays the same. All right, question number 8. Multi-select. Here we go. Why is it important to learn about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Maya gave me one of the most beautiful answers, so she should get all of these right. It teaches us character, so we can love him more. It helps guide us to understanding the Quran, so we can follow his example. None of the above. Very good. Very good. You guys got them all, mashallah. Ooh. Oh, Luqman, mashallah. Hamza the winner. You have to change your name to Hamza second place. Marmar A. I don't know what kind of name that is, but that's cool. Ahmed and Yazan. All right, let's go. 2 more questions. Get ready. There's one more. This is type the answer. We learn the name of Allah Al-Wahid Al-What? Type your answer. Make sure you type it very carefully too. Don't put like triple letters in there when it's not needed. This is another new premium feature. That's good, Abdurrahman. That is correct. That's exactly how you should do it. And you guys remember the answer? Let's see. Al-Ahad. These are all the acceptable answers. Did you pick any of those? Very good. So 7 people put L twice. I already put the L, as you see up there. So I caught that one. And in case you didn't put a space, I caught that one. Ahad is the correct answer. I'm curious, did anybody put something else that was not right, but you still got it right, technically? You know what I mean? It was Ahad, but you put, I don't know, 2 A's. Rania, what'd you do? Did you put like A-A-H-A-D?
I put a E.
Oh, I didn't think of that one. Yeah. All right. That was a tough one. I apologize. If you want your money back, I'll give you a refund. Okay. Last question. You guys ready? Here we go. Oh, sorry. There's still. Oh, Hamza, 3rd place. Bro, it's just falling apart. All right. Luqman. Luqman. You're in 1st place. Don't blink. Pay attention. Here we go. Last question. Multi-select. And it's double points, Hamza. Get this. What did we learn about one who is a companion? Select all that apply. What is the conditions to be a companion? He had to meet the Prophet while believing in him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He had to have a dream of him, had to die as a Muslim, had to give charity, also meet Abu Bakr. Man, I wish I was a student like you guys. You guys are so, don't want to say you're blessed, but we never had this when we were young. My Islamic studies teacher had a ruler in his hand, and I used to be scared to death about not paying attention. All right, let's see. Had to meet the Prophet while believing in him is the correct answer. Had to die as a Muslim is a correct answer. Had to die as a non-Muslim is not a correct answer. Most of you guys, few people pick that. Had to have a dream of him? No, sir. No. Had to give charity? No. 13 picked that. Also had to meet Abu Bakr. Like, where did you come up with it? Like, how did you just say that had to meet Abu Bakr? Oh, Reem, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were gone. I was like, where'd you go? All right. Nevertheless, here's the scoreboard. Luqman did say he got it, so he probably locked in 1st place. Let's see. In 3rd place, Hamza, the 3rd place winner. Luqman, 2nd place. That means 1st place goes to Yazan. Allahu Akbar, ya Yazan. Aina anta ya rajul. Ahmed got 4th, and I think that was Alina in 5th. Shabab, my dear students, I'm so happy to be back. So happy to see all your faces, even though some of you are yawning. That's okay. Eating your cereal, totally fine. But I'm so happy that you're back. I hope and pray to Allah that we get this opportunity again next week. Remember, Sunday, 8:30 in the morning. I know it's a little bit early, but a lot of you guys have like soccer practice and you're going here and you're going there. I don't know. Amira, it's in the WhatsApp group. If you're in the WhatsApp group, I'll show you right now. May Allah bless you guys. Actually, that's not it here. Actually, let me stop the recording. Okay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت